Hello there, my name is Alinokran and I welcome you back to JSN 24 Live Sports News. Coming up in our news update for today, GFA announces broadcast schedule for Premier League Match Day 19th. Coach Ibrahim Tanko arrives in Takwa to take over Medeama SC. Antoine Semenyo dreams of Europe with Bournemouth after Nottingham win. We need to improve our performance, Mohammed Kudus charges Westham teammate. African Athletics champions, Ghana GSF for Accra 2026. Holders Ivory Coast to face Cameroon at AFCON 2025. My body had not felt like that before. David Rudisha opens up on the one race that forced him to retire. Now to our stories in detail. The Ghana Football Association has revealed the broadcast details for Premier League Match Day 19th, featuring key fixtures on January 31st and February 2nd, 2025. On Friday, January 31st, 19 hours GMT, Heart of Oak versus Heart of Lions. On Sunday, February 2nd, 15 hours GMT, Vision FC versus Accra Lions, and on the same time, Nswachaman FC versus Asante Kotoko. All matches will be available live on official platforms, including the GFA app and Facebook. Still on the Ghana Premier League, Ibrahim Tanko will arrive in Taka today to take over as head coach of Premier League side Medeama SC, GhanaSoccerNet.com confirmed. The 47-year-old has signed a 2.5-year deal with an oversight responsibility on the team's feeder club. He will be unveiled by the club soon. The former Ghana male Olympic team coach takes over from Bosnian Nobozja Kapul, who parted ways mutually with the club back in December 2024. Interim coach Evans Adote, who replaced Nobozja Kapul in December 2024, has been reassigned as technical director. Tanko has been on the job market after leaving Accra Lions, another Ghana Premier League outfit, as the technical director. The former Borussia Dortmund star is one of the experienced trainers in the country, having worked in Japan J-League and the Bundesliga. He was also an assistant coach of Cameroon's Indomitable Lions. The club hopes that Tanko's appointment will provide the impetus to revive their title challenge. They currently trail the league leaders by 8 points. On Ghanaian players abroad, Ghana forward Antoine Semenyo has expressed the desire to lead AFC Bournemouth to Europe after an incredible run in the Premier League this season. The Cherries are currently on an 11-game unbeaten run, with a Ghanaian at the heart of everything positive for Bournemouth. Bournemouth are 7th on the Premier League table, just a point away from 4th place Manchester City. Semenyo, who scored in Bournemouth's 5-0 victory over Nottingham Forest, insists the Cherries have ambitions of playing in Europe, but will take it game after game. The Black Stars forward has netted 7 goals and delivered 3 assists in the Premier League. Westham United forward Mohammed Kudus has called on his teammates to raise their performance levels following their 1-1 draw against Aston Villa at the Villa Park on Sunday. The Hammers have endured a challenging season, resulting in the dismissal of Julian Lopetegui after just 20 games in charge. With Graham Potter now at the helm, Kudus acknowledged the difficulties of adapting to a new manager, but stressed the need for the squad to improve. Speaking to Sky Sports, the 24-year-old admitted the managerial changes bring tactical adjustments, making it crucial for players to adapt quickly. Despite the uncertainties, Kudus emphasized that players must focus on what they can control: work ethics, intensity, and determination. Kudus also highlighted the importance of unity and responsibility within the squad. Looking ahead, Westham faces a tough test against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge in the Premier League next Monday. The Hammers will be aiming to build momentum under Potter's leadership and turn their season around. In athletics, preparatory work is gathering momentum as Ghana gears up to host the 2026 African Athletics Championships, dubbed Accra 2026. With the continent's finest track and field stars set to descend on Accra, a technical working group has already begun assembling the local organizing committee to oversee the successful delivery of the prestigious event. The president of Ghana Athletics, Bawa Husseini, revealed to the Daily Graphic that significant progress had been made in planning, although final execution awaits the appointment of a new Minister of Sports and Recreation. Quote, "From the time we returned from Douala to last December, Ghana Athletics, the National Sports Authority and the Sports Ministry have held several meetings to plan for the championships, Mr. Bauer said. The membership of the LOC is nearly complete. However, given the new sector minister will soon be appointed, we have paused certain activities until the substantive minister assumes office, unquote. Mr. Bauer disclosed that the University of Ghana Athletics Stadium, which served as the key venue during the 13th African Games, has been earmarked to host the championships. Additionally, the facilities used during Accra 2023, including accommodation for athletes, will be utilized for the Accra 2026. In other news, holders Ivory Coast have joined Cameroon in the group stage of the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations in Morocco. As a glittering ceremony in Rabat, the Elephants were drawn in Group F, where they will face Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's Gabon and Mozambique. Africa's biggest sporting event will begin on 21st December and run until 18 January 2026. The opening match will pit host Morocco against Comoros. Nigeria, who lost to Ivory Coast in the AFCON 2023 final, will play Group C alongside Tunisia. In the same group, Uganda and Tanzania, two of the co-hosts of the 2026 Africa Cup of Nations, have been pitted against each other. In other intriguing regional contexts, three Southern African teams will feature in Group B, with South Africa, Angola, and Zimbabwe all drawn together along with Mohammed Saleh's Egypt. In our final story, Rudisha has revealed the one race he ran back in 2017 that forced him to consider early retirement from track. Legendary former 800 meters runner David Rudisha has finally revealed the grueling challenges that led to his decision to step away from competitive athletics after 2018. The Kenyan middle distance icon, whose remarkable 1 minute 40.91 seconds world record set at the 2012 London Olympics remains untouched, explained that injuries had taken a heavy toll on his body, ultimately forcing his premature exit from the sport. Rudisha is widely regarded as the greatest 800 meters runner of all time, having broken the world record 3 times in his career. This is what I have for you for now. I'll be back with more.